special pleasure this morning and give him a round of applause as we introduce GOP Chair for Texas, Abraham George. Let's give him a round of applause.
What a great crowd this morning. I walked in, I'm like, this is a live crowd. I mean, you're making it happen. So, what a time to be alive and enjoy the privileges of freedom in our nation. Then you have Democrats that flees states like Texas, who everyone from Illinois and California is moving to. On a normal day, when Democrats leave Texas, we're like, thank you. But not this time, because we need them to come back so we can do the business of our state. You know, Democrats, they don't hate gerrymandering. They hate losing. Because if you haven't looked at your map, they love gerrymandering. I was looking at the map of Illinois and the congressional seats. I'm like, I don't think this is possible in a computer system. Someone's got to sit there and read and figure out a way to sketch this out. It looks like a anaconda moving from one end of the state to the other. It's crazy how they talk about gerrymandering as illegal or unethical, then flee to a state like Illinois. So, President Trump is talking about a new census. And I think it's warranted to do one this time. Because we all know what happened in the 2020 census. Half of the people were not counted, then the other half were illegals. So we have no idea what that census did. If we do a new census, I think blue states are going to lose about 20 electoral districts. Since it is directly correlated to congressional districts, I think they're going to lose about 20 electoral congressional seats. So that's why they're all upset about this, but it is the right time. We finally have a president who is fighting for America. Yeah. You know, people are leaving beautiful places like Illinois and New York and California. It takes a lot for a person to pick up their stuff and leave to a brand new state, especially if you're born and raised in that area and you love that place and you have family in that area. Illinois and California and New York are the three major states that are losing population to Texas and Florida. And I think it's mainly because of your governor, who is in a competition with Gavin Newsom to out-destroy their states. Gavin Newsom is destroying California so bad, and every Democrat loves him. And then Pritzker go and say, hold my beer. I can do better. You know, I got Illinois that I can do better. Then again, maybe it's too early in the morning for this joke, but I don't think he's been sane since he ate Chris Christie, but sorry, it is way too early. So, let me tell you something about this whole case, Petaway versus Galveston County, which is a county out in Texas. The Democrats started this lawsuit and said there's not enough coalition districts in Galveston County when they redistricted their county commissioner seat. So in 2022, and their whole complaint was there's not enough Black Americans and Brown Americans, primarily pointing at Hispanic Americans, is not there in the coalition districts. Then we elected a Black American as a county commissioner. His name is Robin Armstrong. He's a surgeon, a doctor, and a national committee man to the Republican National Committee. Kathy, you probably know him. Yes. You guys do know him. Yes. Amazing guy. So when they went to the court, and the judge said, well, let's have one black American on the county seat. And are you saying that's not, and he goes, yeah, he's not, he doesn't count because he's a Republican. And the judge goes, well, you're not very subtle about this, are you? And they overturned the whole deal. So this allowed us, started this whole conversation. They started this fight. Now they have no idea how to deal with this, so they fled to Chicago and California and Massachusetts. The governor in Massachusetts, she goes, I'm going to redistrict too. And I'm like, you have 3 districts, all Democrats. What are you going to do? It doesn't work. But they're all talking about it. California, Gavin Newsom yesterday tweeted saying, Donald Trump is going to have a bad day. I'm like, yeah, no, he's not having a bad day. You were having a bad day, that's what you're friends. So, you got to look at Illinois. Trump got 43 or 44% here. You know how many congressional seats you guys have in the Republican side? 3 out of the 17 congressional seats. That's more than 80% on the Democrat side. Talk about 82%. You're better at math than I am. That's not a fair in population at all. So if they want to talk about gerrymandering and fairness and ethics and all of that stuff, they've been doing this for more than 20-some years. We finally have a president, and we have an awesome governor, and Governor Greg Abbott said we're gonna have a redrawing of these maps. And this time, which is the craziest part, these Democrats who came after the state of Texas and said, you don't have enough coalition districts with with Hispanics and blacks. Well, the new map that we are proposing have more than 2 Hispanic coalition districts that are primarily for the Hispanic population in South Texas. You know why they don't like it anymore? In the last election cycle, there's 14 border counties in the state of Texas that border with Mexico. Because of Biden's inflation and open border policies, and President Trump was running, and all these transgender stuff they were pushing in Texas, 12 out of the 14 counties flipped to Republican this time around. And one of the counties, some of those counties haven't elected a Republican in decades. One of them haven't elected a Republican in 130 years. They flipped to the Republican side. Now, Democrats don't like Hispanics anymore in Texas. This is what's going on. So, I've got to tell you guys this. You guys have an awesome opportunity. You're 43% in Republican. That's not a blue state anymore. That's a purple state. This state can flip to a Republican pretty fast. As long as Pretzer keep doing what he's doing, and Gavin Newsom is doing what he's doing, I think people are going to see right through them, and I think Illinois is going to flip to a Republican state very soon. So this is my ask today to you. Send those Democrats back, only the ones we need, only 12 of them. We don't need them all, just 12. We have 88, we just need 100. Rest of them you can keep. And some of you who are moving to Texas, or thinking about Texas, reach out to me when you do come up there. We can definitely use your help. One of the last thing I want to say is, Texas is standing with you. Whatever you guys need, we're happy to help. A lot of people come to Texas to fundraise. I'm more than happy, if you guys come, more than happy to host you guys there. Come on by, let's change Illinois to a red state, and let's keep Texas, Texas. Thank you all for having me today.